Hello leaders, this is Jason Graziani. Welcome to our channel, Leader for Life. Today we're continuing on our financial series that we're hosting here. We're on part 5. Our last video was number 4, different types of life insurance. Our next video, we're going to be jumping into some annuity concepts, but today is a special training called Tax Circles. And before I give any information on taxes, I must disclose, big disclosure on the bottom of the board right here. I am not a tax advisor. I am also not a legal professional. Before making any decisions with your financial services, you should consult a tax professional. I am not one of them. Today, I understand what I'm training on is general concepts, general knowledge so that you understand with circles, which is why this is called Tax Circles, so that you can make best decisions, because when you hear people talk about insurance, you'll often hear about tax advantages. And when you don't know our industry, that could sound pretty confusing. And so I wanted to kind of give some clarity and shed some light on where taxes and life insurance meet. Now, I want to give you 3 disclosures as we get started. Number 1, suitability. I am not recommending any of these products and services to you as I don't know your specific situation. Number 2, compliance. You should only talk to a licensed professional in whatever field they're speaking about. In my case, I'm a licensed insurance professional. And then 3, the entire purpose for this video series is to empower you, yes, empower you to make decisions for yourself. Don't listen to me, don't listen to somebody else. Go through some content like this channel, Leader for Life, and other content so that you can make a decision that's best for you. Let's get started in the circles before I take a quick drink here. There we go. All right, let's get it started. So you'll see this broken down into 3 parts. It says tax now, tax deferred, tax exempt. Tax exempt could also be called tax advantage. And so you'll see under each of these 3 circles a little C, a little A, a little D. What does that mean? C stands for contribution. That means you're putting money into something. A stands for accumulation, meaning the money is growing and you're not touching it. D stands for distribution, meaning you are pulling the money out. So C, contribution, A, accumulation, and D, distribution. So all 3 tax categories have 3 circles, one representing when the money goes in, when the money grows, and when the money comes out on all 3 of these. Now, you'll see in blue across, we have the benefits, like saying, hey, Jason, why would I get this? Why would I get that? Why would I get this one? And we're going to go through the blue. And then the red is going to be the cons. Everything out there has a benefit and everything out there has a negative. Don't let me or anybody else tell you that there is a perfect investment, a perfect saving strategy, a perfect insurance policy, because there's not. Now, I'll draw your attention to the top line that's in red. Top left, mutual fund, stock, bank. Those are the types of accounts that typically fall underneath tax now. Second category, 401k, IRA, annuities. And essentially anything that starts with a 4 is 403b, 457, and other types of retirement accounts fall into the middle bracket. And then the right bracket that we have here would be municipal bonds, that's what muni is, Roth IRAs, and life insurance contracts. And those are the 3 ways that you could get exempt status on your taxes if structured properly. And again, see a professional to do that. But let's take your attention back over here and roll through this. Here we go. The benefit, why would I want to get an account through the stock market, a mutual fund, or a bank account? The reason is simple. I want liquidity. Liquidity means I could get in and out of my money without paying taxes and without paying penalties. Now, there may be a tax implication somewhere along the way, but I want access to my money without paying a penalty. That's why you'd get over on this side. Now, if you see the con, no tax advantages. This red area shaded in each of the boxes means that at all different intervals, there could be a taxable event, meaning at contribution, accumulation, and distribution, you may have a taxable event. So when you put money in, you pay income tax. When the money grows, you may have capital gains tax. Capital means money, gains means you made it. And whenever you make money, the government typically likes to touch a piece of it. And so that's the left side. If anything that you want short term, keep it on the left. The middle and the right are both specifically for the long term, which is what most insurance professionals specialize in. So if we look at the middle column right here and we say in, the benefit of putting your money in a 401k, IRA, or an annuity is when you put the money in, there's no income tax, which is why there's nothing shaded right here. When the money grows, there's no capital gains tax, which again, there's nothing shaded here in the middle. But when you take it out, you have to pay taxes at the end. And the best example I could give you is this. Pretend you're a farmer, okay? You're a farmer. I know maybe you're a real farmer, maybe you've never farmed, but pretend you're a farmer. And the government comes to your farm. And the government says, we're going to give you, the consumer, the choice. Would you like us to put our hand inside your seeds and take a bunch of your seeds now before you do the work? And we paid your taxes in the beginning and we leave your crop to you? Or would you rather keep all of your seeds, harvest all of those seeds, and then have the government come at the end and take a percentage of your crop? That's essentially, again, conceptualizing and understanding how the taxes work. Would you rather pay your taxes in the beginning and never again? Or would you rather not pay taxes and then pay taxes at the end? Again, nobody knows what's going to happen with taxes. But most professionals would say that one of three things will take place. Taxes could go up, taxes could stay the same, or taxes could go down. If you believe taxes are going to go down, you would probably like the middle column. You would say if taxes are going to be less later, I want to defer them. If you think taxes are going to go up over time, you may want to consider how well you want to defer your taxes and whether that's a good strategy for you and for your family. Okay, let's go back. So at the end, because you pay taxes at the end, you're going to have to decide what tax bracket you're in, how much income you need to receive. That's between you and your tax professional. But let's take your attention over to the right side, which is what we get the most questions about. Municipal bond, Roth IRA, and life insurance contracts are the only ways to get a tax-exempt status on your money. Now, if you need to grow your money, people usually push away municipal bonds because municipal bonds are usually reserved for when you don't need an interest rate. You just want to keep your principal intact. If you need to grow your money, people will look at Roth IRAs and life insurance contracts. Now, you have to get approved for a life insurance contract in order to get it, so not everybody can have it. On a Roth IRA, you still have to wait till you're 59 and a half to access it. So if you can get approved with a life insurance contract, sometimes people use it for that purpose, for cash value accumulation. Again, see a professional and don't take my word for it. But over on this side, when you put the money in, the contribution, you do pay income tax. So the money that goes into a life insurance contract is after tax dollars and you're not getting a write-off, okay? When it grows, you get to avoid capital gains tax, just like the middle column. But the biggest difference is at the end, here on distribution, you have no income tax if structured properly through your tax professionals and your insurance professionals. So as you could see behind me, you've got three choices. Do you want to have access to your money but have no tax advantages? Do you want to defer your taxes to the end and have a write-off today but be subject to taxes in the future? Or do you want to let the government take your seeds today? Know that you're taking the seeds, you paid it, and then everything that you get to grow and harvest for yourself later is for you. That's completely your choice. And as we wrap up here, when you're choosing a life insurance contract, most people get index universal life policies for the tax-exempt status at the end and for their life insurance needs today. So if any of this content helped you guys out, if this material helped you make a better decision, I want you to do something. I want you to subscribe to our channel, Leader for Life. You'll see us do a variety of series that are going to help you to choose to be a leader. But Jason, what does taxes and your money have to do with being a leader? It's very important. A leader has to be sound financially so that they make decisions for the long term, not the short term. If you catch yourself in a financial difficult position, and we've all had difficult positions financially, you'll find that it makes it very difficult to lead people in the future because you're worried about your money today. And so if you have any comments that you want to share with us, let us know. Maybe we could put our executive team together and make a video and produce some content that'll help you make better decisions. I'm really excited for our next video, which is going to be all about annuities, which a lot of people have been asking us about lately. But take a look at this content here and make sure you pick an insurance policy that's best for you. I look forward to you choosing to be a leader for life. Take care and God bless.